I bought the cheapest boat motor that I could find on Amazon. And here it is. We got the Hankai 3.6 horsepower, 2-stroke. This one kind of caught my eye though, guys, because most of these cheap little Amazon outboards are all air-cooled engines, which is essentially just a weed eater with a propeller. This one is water-cooled, and it was still the cheapest one on Amazon. Alright, let's take a quick little look at the extra goodies that we got with it. We got a replacement pull start assembly. Looks like we got a handy-dandy little funnel here. Look at that, they even thought to give us an extra little mini gas tank just to take with you when you're out on the boat, and you know, just enough to get you home. Lastly, some spare parts. We've got a spare impeller. As I said, it was water cooled. Looks like they gave us a total of 3 spare shear pins and a cotter pin for the propeller assembly. Okay, that's enough yapping from me. Let's get this thing on the motor stand and see if it sucks or if it's a great deal. Okay, I'm gonna take the first little walk around here. We've got the Hankai official logo. Looks like we got a little choke. This is on off for the choke. Hankai 3.6. And look at that. Definitely very happy that I have a certificate of authentication. This is genuine Hankai, not some junk off-brand like Yamaha or something like that. Here's your pull start. Looks like we do have an internal gas tank. Very interesting looking throttle assembly here. Looks like here is going to be our telltale for any water we're pumping. Go ahead and pop the top. Okay, well, you are not actually able to take the cowling off without removing this. Hopefully we don't find any reason to need to take this cowling off right now, because it's a pain to do so. First and foremost, there is nowhere to put lower unit gear oil in here. There's also nowhere to shift the motor, so I don't think it has the ability to have a neutral. Not sure what that means. It might just mean as soon as you start it up, you take off and forward. Who knows? I am going to steal some 2-stroke gasoline from the old mini speedboat build here. Now we're just gonna top this tank off. So we're all primed up. Let's get this thing in water and see what happens. First ever start attempt on Amazon's cheapest outboard. All right. Yeah, my bucket situation sitting on top of an uneven fuel tank is probably not the best, but we'll make it work for now.
Come on now, dawg. Come on, man.
Just kidding, we're not gonna make that work. Kill switch button works. Well guys, after running this thing for a few, I just saw this. Warning, before use must be added gear oil. When the export machine leaves the factory, no added gear oil. This says right here, lubricate the oil usage. Please, the clean lub can't of the high quality of usage. I thought I understood that pretty clearly, but I guess not. So apparently, the entire propeller assembly has to come off. Well, Time to find out if I absolutely cooked the lower unit gear case before I even took it on the lake. Well guys, lucky for me, I don't see any metal shavings or anything like that. I think I got lucky and the gears are still in good working condition. Henkai, you guys gotta level up your owner's manual. Get an English translator, come on now. And I guess you're supposed to just put the gear oil straight into the gearbox. So I have no idea how much, but here we go. We got lubrication now, so let's go ahead and pop this back on. Now we're ready for the lake. We're here at the lake. Got the fishing pole, got a little bit of tackle with us. Let's drop this sucker in and gonna do a full Henkai 3.6 horsepower review, see how it performs, see if it's good for a full day of fishing. I've got extra gas, you know, just gonna see how it goes, how it fires up. See you on the water. She's not a speed demon, but she gets you out there for sure. All right, let's see how easy she'll start back up. Oh, first pull. All right, so I figured it out. It's kind of weird when the throttle handle is, you know, at the lowest throttle, it's essentially a neutral gear. The prop doesn't spin. It's super weird, but as soon as you turn the throttle on the tiller handle, it engages forward gear. I have no idea how that works exactly, but it's kind of cool. So there are no shifting levers. However, there is still a quasi-neutral gear, so to speak. So that's pretty neat. You don't just like take off at the ramp as soon as you start it up. So that's really good. Let's do some fishing. Out here with the lawn chair setup, baby. Ain't nobody got a boat like this. All my fishing gear currently is at a storage unit that I still need to go get. So I ran to Walmart this morning to get the cheapest possible bait caster I could find. I saw Abu Garcia on the box and I didn't really pay attention. I figured it was like a Black Max, but it turns out it's like some sort of training reel. It doesn't have any magnets and it's got this on-off switch. You can turn it on and it's supposed to be backlash proof, but I've been having it off and this thing sucks. Don't ever buy this. This is like the worst reel I've ever used. And I'm snagged. Come on, man. Get out the speedometer and do a crazy speed test on this thing. $3 miles an hour. First overall impressions review of the Henkai 3.6. This thing's great value. What do you want out of a boat motor, you know? No, it is not nearly as good as a Mercury or a Johnson or an Evinrude or a Yamaha or anything like that, but for $180, I mean, it's hard to be picky at that price point. No issues starting. It's not fast at all, but it gets you on the lake. But yeah, overall guys, for the price point, it's water cooled, it's 2-stroke, it fires up, it gets you where you need to go fishing. I definitely recommend this motor at that price point. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.